Hey guys, so I'm sure you can all see that I have absolutely no makeup on. I have a microphone plugged in, so it would be really helpful to me if you could comment below and tell me whether the sound is actually better or not. So please do leave comments saying whether it's better or worse or whatever, because that's really helpful to me to know whether I need to actually get a better one, whether there's any kind of background noise like a whirring from the microphone when it's plugged in, or whether it actually makes a big enough of a difference to you. So do leave comments below. If you follow me on Instagram and Twitter and all that kind of jazz, well, I hope you do anyway, I posted an Instagram picture of the makeup, which is no makeup that I wore to a casting recently. It was a casting for Iceland, and I actually had to bite an ice cream for it, which was very bizarre, kind of like a Magnum, but not quite. So I got free ice cream out of it, which was fabulous. But I posted a picture of the makeup that I was wearing because they said to wear very little makeup. And someone asked me for a tutorial, so hello, here I am, I'm going to do it for you. So this is going to be a no makeup tutorial. So I'm going to start off by moisturising. I'm going to use the Clinique Moisturiser Moisturizer, which is what I use. I'm going to take a little bit, probably about that much. This stuff is a really nice formula because it doesn't make you greasy. So if you have like combination skin like I do, then this would be a really good one for you. And I'm just going to rub it everywhere. And if you want a really good base, the trick is to actually spend a lot of time massaging it into your skin. I'm not going to do that today because obviously I don't want this video to be too long. But small circular motions all over your face actually really gets the blood going and will make you look more perky. So that's a good tip. Then I'm going to take a concealer brush and my foundation. You can use any foundation, the one that you use normally. This is a really good way to make your own tinted moisturiser. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use sort of that much, so almost a full pump. You can see on my hand there. This is the Boujois Healthy Mix foundation in shade 52, which is roughly a MAC NC20. So if you're my kind of colouring or you're an NC20, 52 would be the one for you. And then I'm going to take my moisturiser again. And I'm going to take about this much moisturiser, maybe a little bit more, about the same again. And I'm going to mix this on the back of my hand. And this is going to turn into your own tinted moisturiser. So this will give you a nice even base without looking too heavy. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of wipe the brush off on my face. We're not wasting anything. And then I'm going to take my fingers and apply this. So I like to take a little bit down my neck as well. And kind of just do it like you would a moisturiser. So don't forget to go right near your hairline. Don't worry if you go over your eyebrows and get a bit of colour in there because we can wipe that off later. Once you're done with that, you can use concealer. I'm going to do it exactly the same way as I did for that makeup. I actually didn't use any concealer. I'm quite lucky. I don't really have any spots or anything. But I have a little one just here. I'd probably cover that up. But for the sake of doing it exactly the same as you saw in the Instagram picture, I'm actually not going to. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a big fluffy powder brush and my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, if I can actually get it open. Now I have greasy hands. She says, hopefully. Oh my god, this is so difficult. There we go. I'm going to be using the shade 005 Silky Beige. You can get a translucent one. This is really cheap. I absolutely love it. Big fluffy powder brush. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this into my skin. I'm not going to swipe it. I'm going to press it into my skin so that we're not moving any of that makeup that we already put on your face. And what you want to do is concentrate on your T-zone, because I know for me certainly that's where I get the most shine. And then I'm just going to dust over my cheeks because I don't really get greasy there. Once you've done that, you should fill in your eyebrows. So I'm just going to run through them with a little brush. It's quite a firm brush. I like this brush. It's one of those brushes that actually is really not very good quality because it's so hard and it's not very nice on your skin. But it's good for kind of brushing your brows through. Then you should take an eyebrow pencil, any one that you like. You could use one of the MAC ones, which is really good because it has a nice thin point on the end. This is the colour Lingering. It's a really good ashy eyebrow colour. I'm actually going to be using the Anastasia Brow Wizz in medium ash. It has a little spoolie on the end, and then on the other end, if I can get it off again, hands are so like moisturisey. It has the pencil, so again, this just twists up. And I'm going to fill in my brows with this. Just zoomed you in a little bit. So I've done this eyebrow. I'm now going to do the other one. And as you get to the front of your eyebrow, I would suggest that you go a little bit lighter, because if you concentrate too much colour there, then you're going to have a really heavy eyebrow look. You want most of the colour, you want it to get slightly darker towards the end, really. Now what I'm going to do to set that, because this is what I like to do, is I actually like to use a brow powder over the top, because the pencils are normally wax based, and sometimes I do find that they do rub off a little bit. So I'm going to take my makeshift eyebrow palette from MAC, and I'm going to use the colour Omega, which is this one, which is really good if you're blonde. And I'm just going to run this through the whole brow. And you can see it's going to darken it a little bit and just help to fill in any gaps that I haven't managed to get with the pencil. Could do the other one. Now what I'm going to do is just apply some lip balm. I'm going to use the 8 Hour Cream by Elizabeth Arden. I have a massive pot here because it was in sale. This is just going to give a nice healthy shine to your lips. You could, if you wanted a little bit more colour, use something with a little bit of a tint in it. So like a coloured lip balm. Blistex do a really nice sort of pearly shine one in a nice kind of healthy lip colour, like a red colour. That's really nice. And then the final step is I'm going to be using Maybelline New York Illegal Length Mascara in Waterproof, the black one. And I'm just going to apply this to my lashes. I'm just going to zoom you in a little bit. Because this is really nice because it doesn't clump, it really separates and it really gives you some nice length. And it holds a curl really nice as well. So if you wanted to curl your lashes before, you can do. But this is kind of no makeup, so we want it to be as natural as possible. This is just going to make you look really awake. You can see the difference there between my other eye. I'm going to do 2 coats because you can with this mascara, it doesn't clump. And then whatever's left just on the bottom. And this is my finished no makeup. If you felt really pale and you wanted to add a little bit of bronzer, that might be better than blush. Or you could use maybe a nice pinky toned blusher. If you want to use a bronzer, the 17 bronzing powder is really nice, and it would just give you a little bit more shape to your face. So for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do that for you. So I'm going to take an angled blush brush and just take a little bit, and I'm just going to put it in line with my cheekbones, and this is just going to give you a little bit of colour, and then just take it up to the temples. And do the same on the other side. If you really needed to conceal, then you could do, or you could maybe use a little bit of highlighter under the eye area, but I'm actually quite satisfied. My skin's pretty alright, but if I was having a bit of a worse skin day and I wanted no makeup look, then I would just use tinted moisturiser and then minimal concealer where you needed it. So this is my no makeup. This is exactly the same as what I wore to my casting the other day, so whoever requested it, here it is. I hope you will give it a go. Let me know if you do, or if you have an actual tinted moisturiser that you love. I'm on the lookout, although I'm happy to make my own. It's nice to have. I've heard good things about the Laura Mercier one, so if anyone's tried that, then do let me know in the comments below. And let me know how the microphone is working out. This is the first video I've actually shot where I've used it, so your feedback is always appreciated, whether it's constructive criticism or it's all praise, you know, whatever you want. I'm open to all kinds of comments, so please leave them below, and thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye!